we go. So I hope you enjoyed. They're building up all the layers for Time for Music. So I started off with a piano part, which I'd previously recorded. Then we added on some rhythms using this, which anyone can find, a plastic bottle or anything will do for that. I added a tambourine in next. You can do anything. You can shake anything you've got at home, a box of rice, anything you've got. Use whatever's handy. Use some pens and tap them together. Anything to get those rhythms going and get your musical brain warmed up. Then I put the vocals in for the tune, and then I put the lower part in after that. So you can go back and listen to that again, join in with any of the parts or all of them. Now, next we're going to do something quite special with the Time for Music song. So keep watching. So this is the exciting bit. Well, I think it is. So we're going to go onto Chrome Music Lab and we're going to use Songmaker to try and make our own little excerpt or version of the song Time for Music. Now you can change it, you can add little bits, but the first thing we're going to do today is try and recreate some of the features of this song using Songmaker. So I'm going to share my screen and hopefully you'll be able to see me working on Songmaker. You should be able to find it if you just go on to, if you're on a Chrome browser, if you just search Songmaker Chrome or Chrome Music Lab, you might come up with something like this, which has all sorts of different apps. There's loads of really exciting things here. That's shared piano. Let's not have that one. Although you can try that another time. Let's go back. And there is Songmaker. There's lots of other ones, Luke. Rhythm game, spectrogram is fun, Kadinsky, arpeggios, there's all sorts. So if you've got a bit of spare time, have a look at all of those. But today we're going to work on Songmaker. Now, year sixes, we've done this before in school last year, I think. So you should be a little bit familiar with it. So here goes. So you come up with a screen like this. Now, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to go to settings. If you've just got the one device at home, you might like to just take a few notes at the moment, just so that you know what you're doing when you get to it. Click on settings, and I'd like you to change the scale to chromatic. Now, the different scales, if you study an instrument, you'll understand those scales. The major scale is when you have, and those are the notes you've got, okay? A pentatonic scale is more restricted. You've just got a few notes. So if you wanted to do a very basic piece, you could use the pentatonic scale and you couldn't go wrong. Whatever notes you pick, they would still sound good together. So that's a good one if you want to have a little experiment of your own later. But for now, I want you to use a chromatic scale. Now that means that all the notes are available. All of those notes. So if you're looking at a piano, the white and black notes are available. Okay. Starting on middle C, that's fine. Range 2 octave. Yes, that's enough. Length 4 bars. Let's make it a bit longer. Let's make it 16 bars long. And that gives us a chance to get a good chunk of the song. 4 beats per bar, that's right. If you wanted to make up a piece another time that was 3 beats in a bar and went, oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like happy birthday to you, happy birthday in 3, you could do. But for today, we're sticking to 4 beats in a bar. Split beats into 2, that's fine. That means that you got your beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You can split them up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and apple, 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 apple. But that's the beat. So for our song, when the grey skies threaten and the black winds roar, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all the settings. So we click on the tick and that saves those settings. And here we are, back at our blank screen now. The tempo, you can move up and down. I just leave it where it is for now. Okay. You can change the tuned instrument. Marimba, piano, strings, woodwind, synthesizer. I think a synthesizer is the best for this one, but you can choose. You can choose any you want. For the percussion sounds, you can have a drum kit, congas, electronic drum kit. I'm going to go for a traditional drum kit here. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a bit of a rhythm in. Okay. So I'm just going to put a beat there, and you can hear it. I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to put the off beat there. Then I'm going to leave that. And then same thing again. And I'll go along. I'll just do that pattern all the way along. You can choose your own pattern. It doesn't really matter. Try a few things out. I just think this one would go quite well with our tune. And then one more, I think. Let's just do that for now. There are some more bars, but we'll leave them for later. Let's just play that up to now. 2, 3, 4. So that kind of goes with the time for music. Bam, 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 dum, 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 dum. You hear that? Okay, good. Now, you can put another rhythm in, Luke. You can put a different one in. You can put on the offbeat. Even like that. Let's see what that sounds like. I quite like that. So you can choose your own rhythm to put in. So you put the drum or conga or synth beats in wherever you want. Okay, not synth. That's the tuned part. So here we go. This slider here lets you go up to the top. So let's see if that's going to be the right note. Okay. So I'm going to do 2 whole beats on that top note. Let's see if I can go a bit higher. Okay. Then I'm going down. I'm not going that one because that wouldn't sound quite right for the tune. Let's see what that sounds like so far. That's not quite right, is it, that? Let's just go back again. If you do a note and change your mind, you just go like that. There you go. Now, I would like to... Oops! I would like to go right to the beginning, and I'd like to go right to the top. Mm-hmm. So I think you'll find that is a bit like this beginning of the tune. Let's have a go. Yeah, that's it. Da, 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 da. And then I'm going to repeat the same pattern. Okay. Yay. Now, as we've got 2 octaves, we can do the same thing in the same. See this? It's the same colour. It's just an octave higher. Oops. Did you hear it wasn't quite right there? If you listen really carefully, you'll be able to tell. Now I'm going to put the other part in. Remember we did that low voice part where we just stayed on this note all the way through. Let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, so So that actually carries on a bit longer, a bit like that. And then it changes where the lower note goes, no more, goes up. Let's try that. Okay, so and the drum starts again. So what I'd like you to do is find Chrome Music Lab, find Songmaker, have a play on it. Make sure you go to the settings, change it to chromatic scale, change it to 16 bars, and try and create something which is a little bit like Time for Music. So have a look at mine, and that will help you get the general pattern, but then you can add to it. You can change something afterwards. You can do your own idea after that. And I'd love to hear what you come up with. I'd like you to start with the Time for Music pattern and then add on to it. It might even be longer than 16 bars when you finish with it. That will be fine. Now, let me just show you what you can do to save. So there's a tick down at the bottom here which says save. Okay, it takes you to this link here. And also there's an option to download the WAV. Let's just do the copy link first. If you copy the link, you've got that on your board. You can then paste it onto a Google Doc, or you can send me an email and paste it into the email. And then I should be able to click on the link and listen to your music. Okay, which I can't wait to do. You could also download the WAV file. Okay, so I've downloaded the WAV file there. It's now a music file. Okay, so that is just the audio. So if you make something you're really proud of and you're not worried about me seeing the coloured patterns, you could download the WAV file and send me that. But it's quite nice for me to see what you've done on the screen as well. So copy link, paste that into an email, and make sure you put it in the body of the email, not in the subject of the email. Some people have done that in the past. So paste it into the body of the email or on a Google Doc and send me that, and I can have a look at what you've done. So have lots of fun on Chrome Music Lab and Songmaker. And there's loads of different things there to keep you busy over the next few weeks. But that's the first task I'd like you to do. A Time for Music inspired piece on Songmaker. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen there. So I hope that was all clear for you. If you've got any questions, just email me and I'll help you out. So I look forward to hearing your Time for Music Songmaker pieces in the next week or so. Bye for now.